Hi, welcome to Have a Happy Day in Maine. Today is one of those days that I just need to get out of the house. I really have no plan of what I'm doing. This is a time where I hate not living in Paris because I know exactly where I would go and what I would be doing if I was having this kind of a feeling in Paris. I know I can think of probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places I could go and chill, and my whole countenance would change. My whole thought process would change. And unfortunately, I don't live in Paris, so here I am. Our town has absolutely 0 parks that are not completely and totally devoted to children. Not in the mood to be around children. There's just nowhere other than the beach, and that's a whole thing, so I don't want to go to the beach today. So I grabbed a bag, just a paper bag, and threw stuff in it and got in my car. And so what am I going to do? Well, I have a few things in mind. One place that always makes me happy is Target. So I'm probably going to go to Target because I have 2 things in mind that I just want to get. One is a new pair of sunglasses because I just have this style that I want to get. And if they don't have them at Target, I might run by the mall to Charlotte Russe, you know, that really tacky hooker store. That's what I always call it. They have really cute, fun sunglasses. And Forever 21, I might check both of those for sunglasses. And, but the first place I'm going to go is Barnes & Noble. And I'm just going to walk around. And you know why? Because it's quiet. And because I love to be surrounded by books. Normally, I would just get on my laptop. And I thought, you know what? I don't want to eat Cool Whip all day. I don't want to do that. If you know of the Brave Girls Club, she does this entire video talking about eating Cool Whip all day long, every day. And that's just kind of a comparison to just being on the internet, usually. Just surfing, looking at Facebook, looking at different things. Now, I will check my Instagram on my phone, believe me. That's my favorite, happiest place to be is Instagram. I'm so sick of Facebook and all the political stuff, and that's only going to get worse. And I'm tired of strange posts that people make, like about very odd subjects. People that I know well. I'm over it. So I'm going to stick with Instagram more because it's just the happy place. To me, I call it my happy place. And if you start making political things on Instagram and I follow you, I will unfollow you. So just keep putting beautiful pictures and photos and things like that up. So I'm heading right now to Barnes & Noble. Thank goodness it didn't close. I'm all the way over there. Oh, and another place I might go, as I'm thinking about it, I might go downtown to Hyde Park, which is this really cool little area, and go to Anthropologie. I love being in that store. It makes me feel creative and happy, and it's just a beautiful store. And right down from there is also a Restoration Hardware, which I love that as well. And this person's looking at me, and that's why I'm doing this, like so they don't see that I'm talking. What do I care? They don't know what I'm doing. And don't you hate those people that walk around with the thing in their ear? Like, not with the wire, because you can see the wire. But the legit, like, what do they call it? Like a jetpack or something? Can't think of it. Bluetooth. I don't know where I got jetpack. To me, it's shaped like a triangle, and it reminds me of the space age. So anyway, I'm scooting up so you can't see me. Okay, so that's my plan, and I will check back with you as I go and do these things, and I'll let you know how they turn out, and if it was good or bad, and if it made me have a happy day. Bye! I had to get on here and tell you what just happened. I was pulling in Barnes & Noble, and there was a giant 18-wheeler U.S. Foods truck. It either came from Smoky Bones or Macaroni Grill. It's the only 2 restaurants back here, and this is a dead end. And that truck just sideswiped this tiny car with this elderly woman and her daughter who looks to be about my age. and just kept on going. I mean, you could hear it scraping and scraping, and you could hear them screaming. It was horrible. So even though I hate getting involved in anything, I'm staying here because I'm like an eyewitness, and it was really bad. And the only other witness just drove off. He just drove away. So I'm going to be staying here and having my relaxing day as I wait for 911. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I got a couple books in Barnes & Noble from the bargain table, and I'm so excited I thought I would show you. Little Ways to Keep Calm and Carry On. I don't know if you can see that. That's the first book. It's just little, and it's all about anxiety, and the future is uncertain, and we overestimate risks when we are afraid. I'm just reading some of the titles. It's Time to Relax. That's what I'm doing today. Anyway, it looks like it's really, really good and something that I can definitely use. And then I got something that I just got rid of about 20 of these cookbooks. This one was every book I got was $6.90. Well, these two were $6.98. Everyday gluten-free slow cooking. Well, normally I don't really like gluten-free recipes because it always calls for weird stuff, you know. This is the most basic cookbook. And what it is that's different than most gluten-free things, it's not telling you, it's not having you cook things that are normally full of flour and everything. It's just having you cook food that just doesn't call for that stuff. So you're not always having to go out and buy some weird flour, you know. I mean, I don't like that. I don't like weird ingredients. This was full of normal ingredients and super, super basic recipes, and I love my slow cooker. And then for $4.98, every time I see a book that even slightly resembles Paris, I buy it. And this is called Where the Light Falls. Isn't that a gorgeous, gorgeous cover? And I love it, and that is my favorite bridge in Paris right there. If you can see those light posts, that is Pont Alexander the something, 5th or something. It is absolutely a stunning bridge, so I had to get the book. And it takes place in the Belle Époque era, and in Paris, obviously, so I'm excited. Okay, I just left the mall, and I look all haggard because the air is blowing on me. But I went in the mall and got a salad. I was going to go to Panera, but I got the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad. I sat in there and I read some. And then I did a little tiny bit of shopping. This is a very trendy item, therefore I only spent $5 on it. But you know, for once, I wanted to get in on the trend at the beginning instead of at the end or when it's completely out. So it still has a security tag on them, but I'll show you these sunglasses I just got. Aren't they cool? I really like them. Yeah, I got these, $5. And then I went in Lush, and I have not had my favorite bubble bar in so long. I've been out of it, and I'm out of every single Lush item ever. Totally gone. But I just decided, in case I have a bad day, I've got the Comforter Bubble Bar. My favorite. It's huge. Yeah, it's gone up in price, but you get so many baths out of that. And then, as I was checking out, the lady couldn't believe I was only getting one item, so of course I decided to grab the, I don't know what this is called, the pink balm or something. I love it. It smells so yummy. So, you know, I don't have Scott to brighten up my evenings anymore, but I do have, now I have some Lush products and a glass of wine. And a hot bath will just about take care of anything. But let me tell you the great thing that happened while I was in the mall having my salad alone. I usually don't do that. It felt kind of weird, but I was reading my book that I just got at Barnes & Noble. I told y'all that, didn't I? Anyway, sometimes I think, did I think it or did I say it? Anyway, I'm so excited about my sunglasses. I think they're so cute. Okay, wait. Now that I'm seeing them in the real light, oh no. It's maybe a good thing I'm leaving Florida because they are awfully bright in the sunshine. Okay, 2 good things have happened since this morning. I literally started this morning wanting to buy the shirt I saw online. And guess what it said? I hate everyone. Is that not the greatest shirt? But I really wanted it. Like, I was serious about it. Like, if I'd have been in a tattoo parlor, I might have had that tattooed on me. I hate everyone. Anyway. So, that's how my morning started. It's just like, I am over everybody. I'm over it. I'm tired. I'm getting really tired. Okay. So, I get a call from Scott, and while I was eating my lunch, and the inspection report came in. We sold our house, I told y'all, and the inspection report came in. And the biggest thing on the report was clean the gutters. Clean out the gutters, which, believe me, they've been needing to be done. So that was fabulous news. The second thing that happened is I've been looking, one of the reasons I was kind of down this morning is late last night, which I've learned, don't do this. And this is going to be longer than 5 minutes if I put all the excerpts in the vlog, or whatever it's called, how to have a happy day. I am having a happy day now because I just got out of the house and said, no, I'm not going to sit here and dwell on the negative. Anyway, last night I was looking at houses and condos and apartments, everything you can imagine in Houston, and everything looked ugly, dirty, dark, depressing. Paneling is still on the walls in some of these houses. These houses are old, and we just aren't going to be in Houston that long. So I certainly don't want to buy an old house and I'm going to start having to repair things. The apartments are wonderful, but to get the kind of apartment we would want and feel safe in and everything, like downtown, $3,000 a month. I'm not Rockefeller. I'm not going to pay rent. That's $3,000 a month. I mean, yes, we could get one for $2,000 or $2,500, but it's an apartment, tiny, in a big building, and every building says full of young professionals. I don't think Scott and I will fit in with the young professional crowd. And from some of the reviews I've read, sketch. Anyway, I just came upon, when I was in the depths of despair, when I was at the bottom of the bottom, when I was crabbing along the ocean floor, I found a townhome, brand new construction. Really nice fixtures, really nice finishes. I loved it. I don't know, it looks really good. So Scott left work and went out there and looked at it, and he couldn't get in it, of course, but he said it looked good, and it's surrounded by neighborhoods, not by, more apartments or anything. And it's near this area that we really like for shopping and eating out, which we think is going to be our favorite pastime once we get to Houston. It's a nice size. It has 3 bedrooms and an office, which is my big thing. Office and fireplace were 2 of my biggest things that I wanted. Has both of those things. Because I want a space. I want my own space. And I could use one of the 3 bedrooms, but I'm probably going to use the office. The master's downstairs, which we like. Anyway, I don't know if we're going to end up getting it, but it just kind of gave me hope again, and Scott's actually got an appointment to go look at it tomorrow, and there's no maintenance as far as like yard. Like, it's got a really pretty little front yard, 2-car garage. I mean, it's a townhome, but it's large for a townhome. So I'm excited to see if anything turns out of it. If he loves it, I'm probably going to get on a plane and go see it, because we're down to like 6 weeks. 6 weeks, people. We have to have a place to live, and since we just now found out our house is probably definitely going to sell, unless something horrible happens at closing. Yeah. So that's my day today. I'm having a happy day now. Things always turn around. I was just having a little bit of a meltdown this morning because I guess a lot of it is reality setting in. Yeah, that I'm leaving my beautiful Florida. And the other thing I did today to make myself feel better, although I know it's probably not going to happen and it's probably not true, I'm telling myself that it is. Sometimes you have to lie to yourself. You just do. And I told Scott on the phone today, he said, yeah, if we get the townhouse, he said we could live in it. I'm sure we could sell it easy later on down the road. And because it's nice, and we'll take excellent care of it for 5 years or so until he retires. He said, then we'll go get what we want, meaning in the middle of nowhere in Texas. And I said, that's fine, but I want to come back to Florida, and I want to live like in Sarasota or something like that. And he said, okay, you do? And I said, yeah. And he goes, okay. He's just agreeing with me to make me feel better, and I'm kind of agreeing with him that we'll probably end up in the nowhere in Texas. But who knows what 5 years will bring? So I have to live for now. And yeah, this has gone on way too long. So that's the end. I'm going to take these off and get the security tag off that is poking me in the ear. Or is that my... Oh yeah, it is. Okay. That's it for today. I hope you come back tomorrow. It'll be shorter, I promise. Bye.